Hello and welcome back to Dune Awakening, and today I've got for you a base for video. These are bases that are on our Siege, our server. We're on the European official server and Siege, and these are just some of the bases that our guild has managed to create so far. So the one you're looking at right there is by Shinobi and D-Dude, part of the Order of Chaos guild that I help run as part of my community. We have a number of guilds. We have guilds in the EU, we have guilds in NA, we have guilds in Oceania. So if you are looking for players to play with, to team up with, that just offer a nice friendly sort of casual and social environment, they might be for you. If you are interested, do join my Discord. There is a link in the video description down below. And check out the Dune role, and then from there you can have the details on how to join the guild. Anyway, without further ado, this... I don't think it has a name. I was going to say, this is the name of the base, but I don't think it does. We just call it Shinobi and D-Dude's place, you know? I'll try and give you a sort of a nice little around robin tour of this thing as the textures pop in and out. But you can see, I think on the face of it, there is quite a few little building techniques going on here that make this pretty special. They've put a huge amount of resources, time, blood, sweat and tears into building this base, and this is their main base. I think they have several, and they're building more bases. You can see one in progress just in front of us there. But yeah, they got a number of hangar bays, a number of entrances. They've done some really cool, unique things, like put the windmills on the pillar bottoms, which I really like. I think that's a really nice touch. They've got this great little tower spire thing on the top here with the Atreides set. This is all built in the Atreides stronghold set. I should probably clarify. What they've done with the larger windmills here on these shelves as well looks really cool. Looks really integrated into the base. The water filters on the roof look great. And what I do really like is on the front here, you've got this cowling effect around the hangar bays and the pentashields, which with the Atreides banners hanging off of it just looks absolutely fantastic. And if we sneak underneath there, we can see another little hangar bay under a wonderful, similar and familiar looking archway going into the base there. I can't take credit for the archway. I think those guys did it before me, to be honest. Yeah, we can see some of the interior from out here, and inside it gets very busy as well. Let's park the Ornithopter and have a look inside this monster of a base. Also, where the hell do I park, you know? I want to start at the bottom and work my way up. Let's park in this one. It looks like it's available. And because the game has a hard limit on the number of lights that you can have, I think it's 60, or if you put all the staking units down and stuff like that. So we'll probably find that parts of this base are a little dark, unfortunately, just due to the limitations of the game. I'm going to fall off here and go through the tunnel. We'll have a look inside. There are multiple hangar bays and storage bays and things like that we have to get through. But even here we can see is the bike and buggy hangar. There's a 2-high hangar bay with a number of stairs, passageways, walkways over. You've got this kind of like inverse wall going on down here. Down like that. Oh, I got myself stuck. Hang on, there we go. Which is quite interesting. It is a little space limiting, but if you consider it just as a wall, then it's not so much. But loads of like storage here just for dump from buggy runs. The bikes are parked into bays. It's very organized. You've got water tanks right here. So if we need a drink, we can get one. And then, like I say, we've got multiple stairs and routes up into the base from here. So to the uninitiated, this could be quite confusing, a little overwhelming. We're going to go up here into the main, I believe this is the main production room. So again, a sprawling array of boxes and storages, some of which seem to be somewhat strewn randomly, but I'm sure there is an organization to it, even if I can't identify it right now. What I do like is it's the very casual and brazen nature of just shoving boxes at an angle. It does actually give somewhat of a very lived-in vibe. There's a very nice desk with some clutter and some plants and things like that here. A bookshelf, and all the sort of fabricators and stuff like that is just strewn and laid out around here. This is a hangar bay that we could see outside, clearly designed for one particular machine that I suspect D-Dude and Shinobi and their other team members are working on. But yeah, we can see some interesting little decorative items, some of which I've not even seen before, like that one over there. I don't even know where they got that one. And this links through to a number of rooms, and I gotta say the atmosphere in this one is amazing. I think the big lights on the ceiling really sell it as well. Plus pictures of the Emperor, bookshelves and whatnot all dotted around. That stairway seems to go up, but let's stay on this floor a little longer while we look around. Blood and water, very important. This, I believe, is a stairwell that goes down into the hangar bay that we just came out of. Death stills, a dark corridor, very foreboding. Where does this go? Out onto the balcony and towards one of the other bases that they're building. We're not going to have a look at that one. Unfortunately, they're still building that one, so it's not ready yet for a cheeky little showcase. Oh, look at this. You sausages. I can't even believe you'd build something like this and not invite me to sit there at the table. You monster. Okay, I'm here now. Everything's fine. I'm calm. We're gathered here today, men. There's nobody here. God damn it. Nobody got the memo. Anyway, that is fantastic. Lots of great decorations in here. I love it. Very cool. This door you have to manually open. Muddy. Muddy. Love it. Yeah, so it's really good. They've gone absolutely crazy with the decorations in here, but it looks really good. The size of that refinery, and that is Harkonnen. The armed chair. I do like the armed chair, although kind of flipping issue with my cape. we ignore it. Is this like the Harkonnen consulate inside our base right here? I don't know. I don't want to know, to be honest. Atreides! Anyway, through here, this comes into one of the hangars that we could see out, and again, more decorations. I tell you, the way that they've just angled boxes and stuff, I would never dream of just slapping a box here and angling it, but do you know what? The almost random nature of it just makes it look lived in and used and active. Do you know what I mean? When everything's like too neat and tidy and lined up, it doesn't look like anybody's using it. Sometimes the boxes just look like, why is that there? But it actually looks quite good in some cases. I gotta say, again, shortage of lights in here, just I think because of the limits. Yeah, the cap on lights overall. And that's nice. Nice. I don't know what they're going to do with that space, but it looks like it needs something, you know? Buggy. How'd you get a buggy up here? Did you assemble it up here? Does anybody else's ornithopters just do that every now and again? Just randomly make a noise. It's so bizarre. Anyway, we loop in back round now into the first room that we came up into from downstairs. So that's this floor. We're going to go up the grand staircase that we saw earlier, and we'll see what's up here as well. Have a little look-see, because this is the subfief console, I think, brings us up at the top level of that hangar bay, and then we go up another level. Bit of a zigzaggy situation, and we can either go this way or that way, and we're going to go this way into... Oh, yes, yeah, so this is one of the upper hangar bays. A nice assault ornithopter there. Turn my flashlight on again, because it looks like the hangar bays are just short on lighting everywhere. And this looks like the other stairway up. Okay, sweet. Up we go into a scout ornithopter shelf, for want of another word. A scout orny shelf. Look at that. But the assaults on the lower level and the scouts on the upper level, they sit up here quite nicely, I've got to admit. Like dainty little butterflies just parked up here. That's pretty much it, really. That is the base. It's a little bit of a maze of corridors, accesses, and things like that. There's another stairwell actually up here we maybe haven't gone up to yet. Oh, well, maybe we've left the best for last, because I think this is the living quarters. And it's really using the Atreides set. And the, I think it's the Ultimate Edition set as well. There is definitely some assets here that you get from the Ultimate Edition. Great view over the desert and the moon. This base just has a really nice feel to it. Living quarters looking really sharp, very nice. I love the attention to detail. You've gone to the length of adding these inverted slopes up here. There's even one here, look. In order to square this off, but I don't even recognize that block that you've got in here. But this looks like a little fantastic little cubby hole there. I want to explore it, but I'll probably get stuck in there. That's the same on both sides, and I believe that's because of the shape of the outside building. And then he's used, rather than just bricking it off completely, he's used these invert wedges or slopes or whatever you want to call them here to just show it off a little bit, you know? It's like, yeah, look at that. I like it. Very, very nice, subtle and effective. Another meeting place with lots of decorations and this hologram or Solido projector here. And there's something up ahead, up there, or maybe there's nothing up there, but you can see up there, which just kind of gives you the curiosity vibes. Look at that eagle sitting proud directly ahead over there, overhead. And there we go, we are on the roof with the wind traps, so on and so forth. That we can get up here and we can maintain them. That's it, we are at the top of the base now. I'm going to quickly use my suspensor belt to just have a little look at the attic space here, which it actually he's actually put the railings up here. It's amazing. Now, I think from speaking with D-Dude and Shinobi about this build that they have hit the 5,000 piece limit of a base, and it cannot be expanded anymore. Or certainly it can be reconfigured and stuff, but yeah, if they wanted to make it bigger from its current hull, they're not able to. And I think that's why they're probably building another entirely different base on that side to do whatever task they feel is necessary for that one. As we expand into tier 6 stuff and the new fabricators, things are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, requiring more and more space. And well, this space is already filled up for all the things required for tier 5, not leaving much in the way of tier 6. So either take out all the decorative space, which is very sad, or build an entirely new base next to it. And that looks like the choice. But there we go. D-Dude and Shinobi's base. And they have a team. It's not just those guys. A lot of resources are brought in by the other guys as well in the team. But yeah, really, really nice. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's do another little fly around. I think they've done a really good idea. And you know what? I'm going to steal some of the ideas that they've come up with in these base. The cowling around the hangar bay is really, really nice. Really great touch. And some of the ways they use blocks and integrated machines into the build itself. Yeah, definitely something I'll be taking inspiration from, for sure. Well done, guys. Very nice work. I tell you what, this base has gone through a number of iterations, and this is definitely the best one so far. You guys on my server will know what I'm talking about, so yeah. Great stuff all around. Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to take a look at another base on the server. Also from the Order of Chaos. And here we go. All the way in the Odham. This is by Blimey. Also part of the Order of Chaos Guild. Again, using the Atreides build set. He's built himself a Fortress of Solitude. On a rock here. This is only accessible by Ornithopter. There's certainly not a base that you would use for bike and buggy accessibility. But you know what? That's fine. Look at this majestic beast. Absolutely awesome. can tell we're going to have a lot to look at inside. But even from the outside, I love the little friggin' bird cage on the top there for the ornithopters. Looking very cool. Very integrated into the rock. Not something that you would see on the exchange for sale in a Solido replicator. Go ahead and park up. We'll look around. The salt ornithopter there parked. See the top of the roof here. Very nice. I like these little benches either side here. Screw using handrails. Now we put little benches there. Which way do we sit? Yep, don't fall backwards. Also, I love this rock. Just in the middle of the hangar bay. It's like ever so slightly off grid. Just we got a rock. We got a rock. There's not really much we could do about it, but we got a rock. And down we go straight into some water production here. Fabricators, storage, stuff like that. I like that light. That's a nice light. I've not seen that one before. Must be a part of the Atreides set. We got some more decorative rocks, it would seem. More fabricators and refineries and so on and so forth. Some of this I would say work in progress maybe. Got a nice space here, but this would be very good for some of the larger fabricators to fill when the time comes. Again, I've noticed this sort of problem throughout Dune bases everywhere, really. There's just generally a shortage of lighting, you know. We're going to go down the stairs in a second. Let's go up here. I think this might be a lovely little library. Oh, look at that. Yeah, somebody needs to clean the glass, but yeah, otherwise. Some views over the Odom. Some very cluttered tables there. Clutter's always good. It helps the place look lived in. Gives it a real sort of accessible vibe. Not sure why we've got a shelf over here, but direct access to the Emperor, I suppose. And a very nice balcony. Oh yeah. I feel like I am a freaking Emperor right here. Look at this. Look at this view, dude. Oh, amazing. I love the way that's integrated into the rockwork. It makes it feel so freaking natural. I actually feel like I'm a little bit more part of Lord of the Rings right now than the Dune universe. Amazing. Ah, spectacular view. Really great. Okay, so let's go downstairs. And downstairs again. And here we start to see those little, I don't know what to call them, little shelves that were sort of coming out of the base there. For no other reason other than just ending one sorrow, I suppose. Tempting. I hope my friggin'... Yep, no, that is in really bad condition. Let's not do that. It'll probably kill it. My suspensor belt has looked better. That's for sure. It's almost like these things are just sort of scooping the whole base, like a palm of the hand, and holding it up somehow. And of course, Shai Hulud being honored in pride of place. Rightly so. Oh, and the little bonsai trees. That's Harkonnen! The decorations around here are looking really good. I really like these spotlights up here. A bit of a mismatch there, though. OCD is triggering. Got the globe, again, a little bit Spartan in here on lighting. We got a few. Feels like more is needed. Nice bedroom. Personal storage. Books. Books everywhere. Oh, secret home! Secret home. What are you? We can go down again, it would seem. To the bottom. Again, these little kind of hands just scooping the base out of the rock. Look at that over there. That rock formation looks awesome. But there's something in there though, isn't it? It's like a POI or something. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Odom at all. I haven't even been. This is the first time we've been here. I haven't even got to the missions. Well, I've got the missions to this area and I haven't done any yet. But, looking sharp. The sub-thief. Sneakily hidden behind that section there. And another point to consider one's life choices. The pillar work is really nice. The little chandeliers hanging from the ceilings. There's some more lighting down here. And we got ourselves an Atreides propaganda room. Listen to the Atreides broadcasts. Oh, and look at this. Lovely dining room. Yeah, and I must sit at the end table and address an empty room, but there we go. Beautiful. Who has a bedroom in a... Anyway. Oh, I see. Yes, stashing all the generators out of sight, out of mind, huh? Nope, I found them. You need more windmills. That's it. So this is by Blimey. I'm not sure if Blimey had any help with this one. But, epic, dude. Really epic. Fantastic. What a cool base. Designed into the rock like that. We urgently need a build drone. Some kind of way of doing this without having to fly an ornithopter around the damn thing. My wings are about to fall off, I think. Awesome. Like a Tibetan monastery on top of this peak. The Zen is good. Because the Atreides house set, I'm not sure that the Harkonnen set would look nearly quite as a regal on top of a rock like that. But the Atreides set makes it look really good. Thank you very much, Blimey, for letting me look around your base, and also to D-Dude and Shinobi for letting me look around theirs. I will be back with more base tours. The Order of Chaos, the IWC, the Legion of Chaos, all the guilds that we run over here on the EU servers are all busy building amazing things, and I'll be back showing them all off for you very soon. But I hope you enjoyed this quick preview of 2 of the bases here in the Order of Chaos. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'd appreciate your thoughts, opinions, and feedback down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. But hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.